It's impossible, son. I said it was too risky, considering your condition.
My whole life has been a risk, Pa. You always taught me not to back off from some challenge, off of any challenge, and to fight for what I believed in, to do right by myself as well as by my friends and my family. Well, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And if you can't be supportive in that, then I wish you'd just get back on your plane and fly home.
It seems we're trapped. My darling baby. No money, no credit cards, no means to get away. So what happens to us? I give you up to Tina and spend the rest of my life with a man who thinks of nothing but killing for revenge. I can't be a party to murder. But more important, I cannot give you up. Dearest Rollo, forgive me. I shall always love you, but you have changed, so it frightens me. We can never be happy because no amount of money is worth parting with Milagro. So I'm taking him away. I pray you will understand. Lita. To make a new life for ourselves. Milagro.
Vicky? Tina! Maybe they're upstairs. Come on. What the hell's that? I don't know. Terrace. Vicky! What's going on here?
Oh!
Who did this to you?
Rollo!
Rick, she's freezing to death.
Oh!
How long have you been out here, Vicky?
Oh, God, I don't know. It seems like hours, but I don't think it was that long.
Come on.
Oh!
Outside. Inside, next to the fire.
Oh!
Got it?
Oh, thank God you found me. Oh!
All right. Okay, take it easy. Now, where's Tina? Is she upstairs?
No. Oh! She went somewhere with John Russell.
John Russell?
Yeah. She hired him to help her look for the Milagro.
When did Tina hire John?
Oh, God. I don't know. I came in here and they were talking and she was so anxious. I've never seen her so anxious.
Where did they go?
I don't know. They said they were going to John's office, but I don't think you're going to find him there.
Is John's number over there by the desk?
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh. Tell me all about Rollo.
Oh. Tina and John, they left, and I was going down to the pool house to get Kevin's baseball glove, and it was locked. I didn't have the key. I came back, and there was a guy on the terrace, and he said he was from the furnace company or something, and I knew he was lying, and then I realized who he was. Then he realized that I recognized him, and he tied me up.
Nobody's over at John's office. I just got his machine.
I know that they are up to something. I'm sure that phone call last night was from Lita.
What call?
Oh, Tina took a call, and then it was before the police put the tap on the phone. She listened for a while, and then she got really pale, and she hung up.
Didn't she tell you who it was?
No, she said it was somebody from a magazine contest.
Man, we knew it. We knew that she was going to try to handle this all on her own. At least, obviously, she's gotten John involved, and that's something to be thankful for. Yeah, but the big question is, where are they? We have no idea where they could have gone.
Well, wait a minute. When I came in, Tina was asking John how long it would take to drive to the boathouse in Lambview Park.
I'm going down there. Wait. I want to go with you. No, you stay here, just in case Rollo calls with new instructions.
Court, if Rollo overheard John and Tina, then they're walking right into a trap.
Look, I'm going to call Rafe. Make sure the police get over to that boathouse.
Okay, Clint, I do understand where you get that mule-headed notion about the race. But like I said before, there are other ways to kind of gain your self-respect back.
Pa, nothing matches up with a 100-mile race on horseback.
Okay, Clint, let's say you finish it. Hell, let's say you win the damn thing. Now, how are you going to top it? You going to do something more stupid?
Didn't you hear me? That's it. Nothing tops it. And it'd make me happy, Pa. Might make me so happy that I wouldn't even say, I told you so. But don't count on it.
Clint, please listen to me. Are you walking out on me?
I heard someone coming. Might be one of the hands telling me that Oakie's been saddled and ready to go. Now listen, you are more than welcome to go along, but keep your mouth shut about the race, okay?
Mr. Buchanan?
Yeah, George, come on in.
Aren't you George Vasquez?
That's right. Afternoon, Mr. Asa. Been a long time between meetings.
Not long enough, partner.
George, is Okie saddled?
Yes, sir. He's ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, I'll be right out.
Welcome. Oh, I understand Cordero's gone back east with your wife.
Yes, he's got some things to straighten out back there.
That's something that has nothing to do with you.
I was just thinking without Cordero here, your son might need somebody to help him train for the race. I'm offering my services.
Thanks, George. I just might take you up on that offer.
Be my pleasure. Mr. Asa.
Have you gone loco, hiring that man?
Will you keep it down?
The hell I care if he hears me. He knows how I feel about him. I'll tell you something. That bullet knocked a few screws loose in your head.
For your information, Vicky hired him, not me.
Knowing that he's Maria's brother?
No. She didn't know it at the time. One of the horses had gotten loose and was up in the pass. George found him, recognized the brand, and brought him to the ranch. He told Vicky he could use some work.
I am amazed that he didn't go to town and sell the horse.
Pa, why don't you just go back to Landview? I don't need anyone around here telling me how to live my life and who to hire and fire.
Clint, that man is...
That man is a good hand who does his job and stays out of trouble. And just because he's Maria's brother is no reason for you to be down on him. Now, he's been a big help to me, Pa, and he's very supportive, something that a whole bunch of people seem to find impossible. And if Cord doesn't make it back here in time for the race, I just might ask George to ride along with me.
Clint, you would do better riding with the devil. That man is as rotten as his sister Maria.
You hardly know him.
I know enough. Man burned my bar down in Texas.
What are you talking about?
Remember the summer when Maria and her mother left?
Oh, you mean the summer that you paid them to leave because Maria was pregnant with Cord?
Whatever. Anyway, you were on a roundup. My barn was burned to the ground. I caught the polecat red-handed. I'd have shot him on the spot. If it hadn't been Maria's brother, George.
You never told me that before.
There was no need to, and now you know. And now you know what a reliable polecat he is.
So 10 more minutes?
Yeah, all right, now let's go over this one more time. You grab the baby first, and only then do you give him this briefcase, all right?
Well, where are you going to be?
I'll be hiding right back over there. If there's any trouble, I'll be ready to shoot.
Don't say that, okay? I'm a nervous wreck already.
Tina, listen, this is serious business, and I want you to be prepared.
All right, I understand.
Good. Now, don't do anything dumb, all right?
I won't, okay? I promise. Now just get out of here.
Tina! That is my question.
How did you find me? How did you know I was here?
Oh, what the hell are you doing here? You're gonna blow the whole deal.
Oh, and just what is the deal?
Lita is coming with the baby.
Oh, I suppose you're gonna tell me you got $1 million in that briefcase.
As a matter of fact, we do. So come on, get out of sight.
Yeah, well, listen to this. While you two are keeping everyone in the dark, Rollo was snooping around Landfair checking on you. Yeah, that's right. Vicky saw him. He gagged her, tied her up, and left her to freeze to death. So I'm willing to bet this money you have in this case that Lita is not going to show up with Milagro.
Don't even say that. All right, I've done everything she asked me to. I kept my part of the bargain. I didn't involve the police or anything.
Stay calm, all right? Lita might be around here right now.
Or Rollo might be.
Right, so let's talk about it somewhere else, like out of sight.
I'm not leaving Tina alone here with $1 million.
Max, please. Just go with John, just get out of here. I'll be fine, all right? I mean, John's gonna keep an eye on me. Besides, if Lita sees you here, then she may not give me the baby, and if I don't get my baby...
Fine, fine. But do it your way. I'll go with John. How you doing, Vicky? You warming up?
Hey, I'm boiling with anger. Tina, that child never
Please,
learned.
Let me get that. Hello. Yeah, Inspector Ramos, how you doing? Max told me that he had called you. What? Yeah. Okay, fine. Look, thank you so much for calling. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.
Was that the police inspector from Buenos Aires?
Sure was. Seems that our friend Rola Fernandez has tried this baby selling trick once before. Once in Argentina, the woman came up with the cash, and he never had a baby to exchange. So Ramos thinks that Rolo's up to his old tricks again.
But, honey, Tina saw the baby. She's positive it's yours.
Yeah, well, that's not the only thing he said. He's got a very reliable source down there in Argentina claiming that Milagro is still there in the country.
You're pretty cool for a woman who's about to check herself into a clinic run by a murderer.
Well, I'm trying not to think about it. If I do, I really will go bananas.
Now, it's going to probably take a couple of days for Herb to plant those undercover people. You want to help me with the opening of stars?
I'd love to, Rob, but I have some work to do on my own. I'm going to do a story on the homeless, and I have to do a little research.
Melinda, are you planning to do a segment on TV on the homeless?
Hello, Gilbert.
Well, excuse me for eavesdropping. I just wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, ever since, you know, your little Christmas party for the homeless, I thought it would make a good segment, but I don't know too much about them.
Well, I do, and I'll be glad to help in any way I can.
That's right. You probably made some friends when you had that thing on Thanksgiving and at Christmas.
Oh, well, a lot of them are my friends from before. You see, I used to be a homeless person myself.
You were?
Uh-huh.
Well, how would you like to be interviewed on View on Landview?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'd get such stage fright, my jaws would lock. But I'm sure that some of my friends would be glad to talk to you. They're very articulate.
When can I meet them?
Well, anytime you say. They hang out at the bus station in the winter.
Really? How about right now? You got the time?
I'll make the time. This is a very important subject to me.
Go to work. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Come on, I gotta get ready.
Okay.
I don't understand how you could make a deal with Lita on your own. You endangered your life. You endangered your baby's life.
Yeah, well, I would have that baby with me right now if Max hadn't just come running in there screaming about how the police shouldn't be involved.
What happened? No one showed.
Well, yeah, you probably scared Lita away. I mean, she probably saw you and John and then took the baby away. And heaven knows where she took him.
Tina, if they still want that $1 million, and I'll bet you they do, they'll be calling soon.
How did you put together $1 million?
That's not important right now. All that's important is my baby. Oh, my goodness. What you don't think they'd try to sell him?
Just hold it, all right? While you were out waiting at the boathouse for Lita, Inspector Ramos called. He is almost 100% convinced that our son is alive.
Cord, of course he is alive. And I would have him in my arms right now, except that...
He also told me that Lita and Rollo may not have our baby.
No, wait, I know he's ours.
Are you sure, Tina? Who is the person that first told us that our son could possibly be alive?
Lita told Gabrielle, you know that.
Yes, I do. And she also enticed us to go down to Argentina to check it out. She knew that we were going to go to that Indian village, and she also knew that they would think that we were treasure hunters and kick us right out, which is exactly what happened. Then all she has to do is come up with this baby, right, and convince you that he's our son.
Wait, the baby that I saw in the park and in the hospital is the same baby I saw in the chief's hut.
Tina, are you sure? Maybe it could have been some other baby.
Yes, I'm sure. I was sure. I don't even know it. All I know is that I want my baby back so badly.
I know you do, darling. I know you do. And as upsetting as Cord's news is, we have to face the facts, all right? We've got to stick together. We've got to find out the truth, and we have to do what is best for the three of you and for the baby. Darling, making deals on your own is not going to accomplish anything.
Well, how do we find out if Milagros in Argentina?
I'm going to go back down to Argentina and settle this thing once and for all.
But the Indians will kill you.
No, they won't, Tina. Inspector Ramos said that he and his men have helped apprehend some of these treasure hunters, so the Indians have learned to trust them now. And he's sure that once he gets the Indians to talk to me, everything should work out all right. So I've already booked my flight. I'm leaving tonight. Tina, I don't want you to give Rollo 1 red cent until you hear from me.
But that could be days, or what if Lita calls?
Then you hand it over to the police. They have been trained. They know exactly how to deal with this situation.
Lita? Lita? Fool, I should have known not to trust that stupid... Oh, baby, when I catch you, you're gonna learn such a lesson. But first things first. Max Holden, your time is drawing near.
Try a minute, ask.
Hello?
Hey, Clint, how you doing? It's Cord.
Accord. How are you? How are things going down there? The reason I haven't called is I didn't want to tie up the phone lines.
Tina, get a baby back.
Hush, Paul. I can't hear what Cord's saying. Son, what was that?
I said I've got to go back down to Argentina. I just got a call from Inspector Ramos. He says that it's quite possible that Milagro is still down there in Argentina. And he also said that Lita and Rollo have been pulling some kind of a scam on us with somebody else's child.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know, Clint. Maybe they've got Milagro. Maybe they don't, which is why I've got to check this thing out.
Well, of course you do.
I know, but that also means that I'm not going to be able to go on that race with you.
Well, don't worry about that. The baby's the most important thing. Now, you find out the truth. You hear me?
Yeah, Clint, I just feel bad about letting you down like this.
You're not letting me down. I wouldn't have it any other way. But you call me if there's anything I can do to help. You hear?
Oh, you got it. Listen, Clint, thanks.
Good luck, son.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Bye.
What's going on back there?
Well, Lita and Rollo may be trying to pull a scam. The baby they're trying to sell may not be Cord's and Tina's.
Did Tina give them the money?
Well, from the way Cord talked, they're not turning over anything until they make sure whether the baby's theirs or not. Poor Tina. She must be a basket case.
Yeah. All the problems I've had with her, she does seem to love this baby a lot. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Anyway, Cord is flying off to Buenos Aires tonight. The police down there seem to think that the baby might still be in Argentina.
Well, I hope he finds him.
So do I.
Looks like the end of your race.
It's the end of nothing. I'll just find somebody else to ride with me.
Who? George?
Well, he did offer to train with me, didn't he?
After all I told you about him?
Pa, that happened a long time ago, and it happened to you, not to me. I don't have any reason not to trust him.
You are not going on any 100-mile horse race with a no-good barn burner.
Do me a favor, will you? Just go back home.
Clint, suppose I trained with you, and we took the ride together.
What?
Don't misunderstand me. I am not backing off on the knowledge that I think this race is a damn foolish idea. But if you're so determined, you need the best partner you can get, who was standing right here.
I don't believe it.
What do you say? Do we shake on it?
Frankly, I'd rather have a hug. You son of a gun.
Seems like I'm always saying goodbye to you.
Tina, come on, I promise you, if I hear anything about our son, I will be in touch.
I know, just gotta find him. Just promise me, okay? Promise me you'll be careful.
That's funny. I was just going to ask you to do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who's going back into the jungle.
No, but you are staying here, and you are going to try to deal with Rollo and Lita, people who are equally as dangerous as the jungle, if not more.
Okay, well, just don't use that same guide, okay? Because you know what? I don't trust him.
You know, I don't think I do either, and I think by now I figured out that he was probably working for Rollo.
Oh. And if the Indians bother you at all...
Yes, I know exactly when to get out.
Oh, Cord, I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you.
Hey, come on. I am going to be just fine.
I know. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah.
You too, huh? And I want you to listen to Max and to Vicky and the police. And again, I will tell you if anything happens, all right? Now, come on, I better get moving if I'm gonna catch that plane. Wanna walk me to the car?
Yeah.
Buchanan residence.
Max Holden, please.
This is Max. Rollo.
Well, 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 Mr. Holden. You've been a very busy boy lately.
Listen, Rollo, I'm getting tired of playing these little games with you.
You're the one playing the games, and they better stop now or it's bye-bye milagro. Just imagine. Tina could be holding him in her arms this very moment if she hadn't tried to double-cross me.
It wasn't a double cross. She had the cash with her. She was ready to make the exchange.
Of course she was. And then you and your friend with a revolver could have used me for target practice.
No way. We were just there to protect Tina from you.
You never fail to amuse me, Mr. Holden, so I've decided to deal with you exclusively from now on. I think you and I understand each other, yes? I will call you back, and I will tell you exactly where to bring the money, and you better come alone. No guns, no backup. Because if you try to double-cross me, my friend, I guarantee you, Tina will never see her little jungle brat again.
I'd like one way ticket to Chicago, please.
Ma'am? There you are. Chicago bus leaves from gate 9. Out the door and turn right.
Thank you.
You better move it. You don't have much time.
All right, thank you. This. Cord is on his way to the airport and then to Iguazu. And honey, I don't know what to hope for. I don't know whether to hope that he finds the baby in the jungle or that the baby's here in Landview with Rollo and Lita.
I know, but listen to me. While you were outside with Cord, Rollo called.
He did?
Yes. And I did blow that drop earlier today. He saw me and John, and he split.
Oh, Max.
But don't worry, he's as greedy as ever, and he's not deterred. He still wants $1 million, and he still claims to have your baby.
Well, and now what?
He's going to call back with instructions later on. And this time, my love, we're going to play this my way.
There you are. Your bus leaves in an hour from gate 2.
Excuse me, the driver said...
I'm next, lady.
I was already here once. The bus is about to leave, miss. The driver, he won't let me on without the ticket for my baby, even though I will be holding him on my lap. So I don't need another seat.
Sorry, that'll be $14.
I don't have enough $14. Please do something. I have to get on that bus to Chicago.
I need something to eat, mister.
That's not my problem.
But if I'm not taking up another seat?
I'm sorry, I don't make the policy. I just have to enforce it.
But it's so unfair.
Again, I can't help you. Next, please.
If you just give me the ticket, I'll mail the other $14 to you.
Listen, lady, I have a bus to catch if you don't mind.
Would you please lend me some money? I'll mail it to you, I promise.
Cincinnati, round-trip ticket, please.
Just like I told you, trying to round up enough money for one meal of the day. Come on.
God bless you, miss.
Hello, Maud.
Gilbert!
You're looking pretty well.
Oh, well, then you need glasses or nothing. I've got on matches. This coat ought to have been left at the garbage can where I found it. You taking a trip, are you?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I brought somebody to meet you. Maud, this is Melinda Kramer.
Hello there.
A new one from the Social Services Agency, coming around to try to get old Maud down to the shelter.
No, no, no. I'm from WVLE, the television station.
I know what WVLE is. I used to watch that station for years when I had a TV and a living room to keep it in.
Maud, Melinda hosts a TV program called View on Landview. Now, she wants to do a show about the homeless here in Landview.
Well, whatever happened to Dorian Lord?
Well, I'm Dorian's sister. She's an ambassador now, so she's in another country.
Don't say. Oh, she did like the spotlight, that one. I guess being ambassador puts her in the center of attention, too. But I sure did love her.
Maud, Melinda's doing a spectacular job. Now, how would you feel about telling her your story?
Well, she got $50 in about 5 hours.
Excuse me. I'm desperate for $14 to get on the bus with my baby.
Me on camera?
Oh, Maud, you're so articulate to where many of the homeless aren't.
Oh, well, they're bonkers. Drunk. To tell you the truth, I try to stay away from them as much as I can, but they hang around the bus station, interfering with my work. And then sometimes they discuss the passengers. That makes it all the harder for me.
About how much do you average a day?
Oh, that depends. January is the worst month. People are usually all out of charity and goodwill. Christmas is the best time. That's when it comes out. The old guilt factor is working. But when those bills roll around in January, 90% of the population turns into Scrooges.
Could you tell me how you ended up in the streets?
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to get my baby to Chicago and away from Landview. I need only $13. Whatever you can spare, I'll be so grateful.
Oh, baby, there goes my profit for the day.
Well, hello. Are you homeless? No, just desperate. You see, my husband beats me and he drinks up all our money so that my baby and I are hungry. But we have relatives in Chicago who'll help us.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
I don't see any marks on you, miss. I think you're making it up.
I'm not. And I'm so afraid my husband will find us here. Please, just $13. I threatened to leave him so many times. I finally worked up my courage. I cannot go back to him now.
Cute little fella. Looks like you never missed a meal.
Please, could you help? The bus is leaving in 5 minutes.
Well, why don't you go to the police and report him?
He's here. Oh, my God. He's going to find us.
Look, John and I could have made the exchange for the baby if you hadn't shown up.
Maybe. Maybe not. I think Rollo wants a chance to kill me as much as he wants that $1 million. He wants me in on this deal, Tina. He wants me to bring the money.
Yeah, honey, but if he's going to try to kill you...
Listen, aside from that, there's something else, and I know it's hard to hear, but he may not really have Milagro.
Max, Tina, listen, I've just been outside with the police in the van. They've managed to record Rollo's call.
Well, could they trace it?
No, honey, you didn't keep him on the line long enough.
Rollo will never give him enough time to trace a call.
I know he won't, so somehow we have to figure out how to keep him on the line. You have to keep him another 30 seconds or so. That's all. Darling, you've got to cry or something to stall him.
Yeah, that won't be hard.
Oh, honey.
Find out anything on the whereabouts of Rollo?
Yeah, maybe so. Why can't you accept it?
Well, first of all, that's not an inexpensive piece of jewelry.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about the money when I bought it. I was thinking about you. I wanted to get you something. See, I think I've been a bit harsh on you and perhaps a little too judgmental. And maybe you don't deserve that.
Maybe?
I know now how much you love Mary Lynn. I feel a little bit guilty about having taken her away from you.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Well, I don't believe I'm saying it or feeling it, and I am.
Tom, what are you saying that you believe me now? That you believe that I was not in prostitution when we were married?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God. I feel like the jury's come in after years and finally told me that I'm not guilty.
Oh, just a minute. You're not totally innocent either, after all. Remember, you did keep your past from me when we first met, and that added to my suspicions.
Yes, that's true. But if you're really saying that you believe me. That means that we can take this chapter and we can burn it.
Right.
We can bury it.
Right.
We can maybe be friends again. We can maybe even have some new respect.
Right.
Well, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to take that brooch. I am going to wear this brooch as a medal instead of a scarlet letter. How's
Good
that?
for you. That's wonderful. Now, how about another toast to a new beginning? And this time, we won't mess it up.
All right.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
Well, well, now, who do we have here? How do you do? My name is Tom Dennison.
Dad, please.
She looks something like our daughter, doesn't she? Perhaps a little more womanly, though.
Well, it's the dress and the makeup.
Yeah.
Tell her Mom can't wear this dress without a little more makeup.
Where did you get that dress?
The box of clothes you were giving to charity.
After all the times we talked about buying you new clothes, why did you go into a bag of clothes that I was throwing out?
What's the big deal? Besides, it's in style.
Hey,
Hello,
Mr.
Rob.
Dennison, Mary Lynn, Mrs. Sanders, you coming to my opening?
Yeah, sure am. Wade's gonna meet me here, and then we'll be in after dinner.
Well, Star's doors opens at 7, but probably won't get going till after 9. I hope I can last that long. Don't pass out from the anxiety.
I'm sure it'll be a great success, Rob.
Well, it better be. I sunk most of my money into it. Anyway, I'm glad you're going to be there. I'll see you later. I got to get going, get some things done, get dressed.
Look forward to it. Good luck.
Bye. So, have you two had dinner yet?
No, as a matter of fact. Would you and Wade like to join us? Eh?
No, I don't think so. Besides, it's nice that you two are out alone, isn't it? Mom, why do you keep looking at me that way?
Because I don't like that dress. It's like you're trying to be something that you're not.
Well, yeah, I must say it is a little bit more revealing than she usually wears, but still in good taste.
Mary Lynn.
Hello, Wade.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure. Do you like the way I look?
Like it? I'm breathless. I mean, speechless.
Marianne, look, I would like you to go home, take the dress off, and throw it out.
Please, don't let him see me.
Which one is he?
Brown overcoat, blonde hair.
Oh, yes, the big man.
And mean. I don't know what will happen to us if he gets his hands on us.
This woman's fear is genuine, Gilbert. I take it all back. She's for real. She needs help. Here, I'll share $1 with you.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Wait a minute. I have a terrific idea. Why don't we call the police? You can press charges. They get
No. I can't do that. He won't be arrested. It's just my word against his. He'll be worst. If he sees me and my baby, my only hope is to leave town.
He's moving this way.
Quick, Lord!
Hurry, get out of here. Pardon me, mister. You got me spare change so I can get a cup of coffee and then maybe a donut. How about a sandwich?
You get out of my face.
Hold your tongue, sir.
Listen, Rod, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to get her out of here and give her the money she needs.
Hey, good for you, darling. Goodbye, Maud. Goodbye.
John, do you know something?
I'm afraid not, Tina. I just came by to go over things with Max and see if maybe the phone's rung again.
Oh, it has. Look, Rollo was there. He saw you and Max, and he just left.
Oh.
Oh.
Tina, what's wrong?
Oh, honey, I'm just a little nauseous.
Well, of course you're nauseous. You have nothing in your stomach but fear. I'm going to take you in the kitchen and give you something to eat.
All right, I guess I can answer the phone from in there, too, huh?
Yes.
That's right. Tina, will you take care of yourself? When we get your baby back, you're going to be too sick to take care of him.
All right. All right, I will.
So, what else did Rollo say?
Rollo just said wait for instructions, and he wants me to bring the money. Alone.
All right, listen, I went to the seminary and I found a map of the area. Seems an old priest drew it up years ago. You notice anything interesting?
Underground tunnel?
That's right. Goes from the old library to an unused rectory. Fact is, there's an outside door to the library. You go through a little bookcase here that swings open and down some stairs into the tunnel.
Which leads to the rectory.
That's right.
You had a chance to check it out?
No, they wouldn't allow me in there. Now, one of us is going to have to sneak in the same way that Rollo and Lita did.
I don't know. I got the feeling that they aren't in on this together anymore. I got the feeling Rollo doesn't have the baby. Lita has him somewhere else.
You mean like somewhere out of town?
I don't know. They're not clicking anymore. I get the feeling that Rollo is working on his own. Like he's planning to get the $1 million and kill me, and he's going to use the baby to do it.
For hell, Max, we don't even know if it is Tina's baby.
Yeah, but she thinks it is. Listen, why don't you work on your theories? You get any ideas? You go ahead, check them out. I'm going to look at this tunnel. Oh, right. I want you to call the police and tell them about this, too.
Well, wait. What do I tell Tina?
Tell her I'm checking out a hunch, all right? If I stay around and tell her, she'll either argue with me about it or get all upset.
All right.
Max, I was just thinking that... Where's Max?
Why should I change?
Because I told you I don't like that dress. That is why I was giving it to charity to begin with.
So I'll throw it away tomorrow.
Okay, well, I don't want you to. I want you to get rid of it tonight.
Lee, don't you think you're taking this a bit too seriously?
Mrs. Sanders, she looks great in the dress. Besides, I'll be with her, and if anybody tries to come on to her, I'll be there.
Yeah, and I'll be there to back Wade up.
Look, that's not what Mary Lynn. Let me put this another way. Would you please just do me a favor and throw it away and put something else on?
Mom, exactly what is wrong? You're not telling me something.
Well, things seem to have changed a little bit since your mother's moved into the carriage house with us, huh? She's all uptight, and I'm the one that's sort of laid back and loose.
Yep.
I mean, I expected Dad to go through the roof, but you?
Mary Lynn, please.
I'm sorry, Mom, no. I feel great, and I want to be like this for the rest of the night. Wait, maybe we should go somewhere else for dinner.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see you later at the club?
Right, Wade. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Well, Lee, do you want to talk about?
No, I want a drink. Well, what are you, a mind reader? Can we please have 2 more drinks? Fast?
Certainly.
Great.
Mr. Dennison, you have a phone call from WVLE.
I wonder what that's all about.
Shall I bring the phone?
No, thanks. I'll take it outside.
Okay.
Excuse me, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky. Such a big world out there. And even an adult can get lost, and that's someone who's supposed to be able to take care of themselves. What are you thinking?
I guess I'm trying to keep my own bad memories at bay while you go through this, but it's getting increasingly difficult. First Kevin and Jessica.
Oh, Vicky, I know. I know that you know exactly what I'm feeling right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so sad that as sisters, we have to live through the same pain in our lifetimes.
Yes. However, you must remember that in both cases, my children were returned to me unharmed.
Oh, Vicky, I know. I know, and that's what I think about when I get really low. But how did you get where did you get your strength? How did you survive?
I think I got my strength from God. From some sort of desperate attempt to believe in the basic goodness of mankind, and from my love for my children. And from hope. Funny how hope seems to hang on when everything tells it to let go.
I know. I know. Just like I know the court isn't going to find our baby in the jungle. And just like I know that it was my baby I held in the hospital. He's my baby, and he's with Rollo and Lita.
Well, I don't doubt that, honey.
Really?
Really. I do firmly believe that the feelings that a woman has when she holds her own child in her arms are completely unique and undeniable.
It's exactly how I feel. Because in that one moment when I held him, my baby and I were one.
Mm-hmm. You were one. Birth doesn't really change that.
You're the only one who understands. And who really believes me, and that's what gives me hope and strength, you know? And I wish I could just stop Cord. I could stop him from going down.